2-1 victory over Temple today. Overall thoughts, what do you think of the way your team played?
I thought we played poorly. You know, it's probably maybe the worst game we played all year. We were tired, I think. There was a little hangover from Thursday. I thought, we had real trouble putting a lot together going forward. And then we even let down after we went up 2-0, which hasn't happened to us all year. So, you're going to have a game like this along the way. You got to expect that it's going to happen during the season. The good news is, we survived it. We won. We got the 3 points that are really important, and we can move on to the next one.
How much of the hangover, as you say, was the emotion of tying Connecticut, the 2 big wins in Florida, and you've got a very young team. How much of your job now is keeping young players focused on a game-to-game basis?
I think that's a big piece of it right now is, first of all, physically it was hard what we did. Those are 3 really hard games. And then mentally we just got to understand that these games are going to be hard. Every game left is a game in the league, and the games in the league are always hard.
Glad it wasn't the wrestling match that you saw last year in Philadelphia?
I mean, for the most part, it was a soccer game, which we tend to be better in soccer games. But again, I just didn't feel like we put together a lot of great goal-scoring chances.
Allie Thornton was helped off in the last game, but was able to go today. She scored the first goal, but toward the end, she looked tired or, favoring her leg maybe a little bit. How much did that influence what you were able to do offensively, just having her limited?
She's a little banged up, and again, the youth is a factor, and she's not used to, this many difficult games in such a short stretch. But, she scored a good goal, and she's always makes an impact when she plays.
Claire Oates gets the game winner. 3 of her 5 goals this year now have been game winners. Developing a knack for goals at big times?
Yeah, sure. And I mean, she's always going to have a chance, on corners and things like that. And she's pretty good around the goal. And I mean, Claire's become a big-time player.
Temple wasn't very aggressive offensively in the first half, but obviously pushed forward a lot in the second, trying to get the equalizer. Once Temple scored its goal, what was the key to your defensive effort hanging on for this win?
Yeah, well, we blocked a couple of shots, so we had a little bit of grit, which is, something that we need in that kind of situation. Then also just, keeping the ball. The more we keep the ball, the better we are defensively. And we turned it over a little bit. We certainly turned it over on the goal that, led to their goal.
This victory keeps you tied for the top of the American Athletic Conference standings. How much work do you and your staff have to put in trying to get the players to talk game to game rather than overall big picture and conference standings?
It hasn't been an issue for us up until maybe today. So we're going to have to get focused on the next game.
Nice to have a game though where you don't play well and come out with a win. What does that say about just the maturation of your team?
I think that's what good teams do. It's what championship teams do. Like if you're going to be a champion, you're going to have days along the way where you're not going to have your best, but you got to find a way to win, which is what we did today.